Hey there everybody, Happy New Year and welcome to 2021, where this year things are just a little bit different. We got a big surprise for you, come on. Well, you may have noticed that we've changed our venue this year for the BT Young Scientist and Technology Exhibition 2021. We are at the Mansion House, a venue that is part of the history of this great exhibition. In 1965, the first ever exhibition was held here in the Round Room, and we thought it would be a great idea to have our HQ for part of the first ever virtual exhibition here as well. And I'm not alone today at this historic venue, because that would be kind of scary and strange. Once again, joined by my beautiful co-host, Roisin Ní Hamán, for the opening ceremony. Hi, Roisin.
Hi, Aidan. Gurmila Magat, agus we're gatepote Shach Hig Tach and Ord Vera. I'm delighted to be here in the Round Room of the Mansion House, but I must say it is very strange without the roar of the crowd that we normally have in the BT Arena each year. But we do have a fun, packed ceremony for you today. And first of all, today we'd like to welcome on screen Shay Walsh, who is the MD of BT in Ireland. Shay, how are you today?
Hi, Shay.
I'm very well, Roisin and Aidan. How are you? Happy New Year to both of you.
And to you.
Happy New Year to you too. Now, Shay, well done to BT. You did not let a global pandemic stop this exhibition from going ahead.
Absolutely not, Roisin. You know, the vision of the founders back in 1965 in the Mansion House was to instill, I suppose, a passion for science and technology. And make it part of the national agenda, and I don't think it was ever more important than to have this exhibition this year. So it was certainly not going to let us stop us. And if you look at the role that science and technology is playing, and the scientists, that created, either the COVID app or medical staff looking after people in ICU and in our hospitals, to the epidemiologists and immunologists who created the vaccine in record time. Science has never been more important.
And Shay, you've had such a great reaction to the virtual competition this year.
Yeah. I mean, it's phenomenal. I mean, I think the exhibition it is becoming, and has been for a long time, a fixture almost, in the national calendar, a beacon of hope in January after Christmas and New Year. What do you look forward to? Everybody's looking forward to the BT Young Scientist and Technology Exhibition. And the response has been phenomenal, Roisin. I mean, the students who've had such a difficult year, exams cancelled, the uncertainty, having to go and do classes virtually, despite all of that, they have responded in massive numbers again. Nearly 2,500 students entered this year once again. So, I think it just goes to show the passion and the interest in science is there, and it goes to speak, volumes about the resilience and character of our young students. But on top of that, the response from the leaders of the country, from the Taoiseach, Minister Harris, Minister Foley, and of course, President Michael D. Higgins, who I'm delighted to say once again has agreed to give us the opening address, which I'm delighted to introduce now.
May I begin by thanking Shay Walsh, Managing Director at BT Ireland, for the invitation to address you today. And may I offer my congratulations to all those participating, and of course to all those working behind the scenes who have assisted in organising this year's Young Science and Technology Exhibition. Cogordagus the gacéine agi, atá glaco ports at Taspantas in Bliana, Taspantas atá in ishine chuige 7 blian. Tres liam leis na daoine óga agus a chearlaigh, agus dóibh siúd ar fád a chuidig leis na micléin, montóirí agus na buil fórna sa áibh, có gardachas livíliog. May I also congratulate all those taking part in this year's exhibition, now in its 57th year, from the young individuals and their families who are attending and participating, to those who have assisted the students, including teachers and staff. The Young Scientist Award has become an annual highlight in the school calendar over the decades. This year, in light of the restrictions relating to the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, a spectacular virtual event has been arranged to help maintain and foster the climate of curiosity, creativity and innovation that Young Scientist showcases on an annual basis, and which I find so inspiring and uplifting. By looking to science in an effort to help discover solutions and assist in the solving of so many of the great challenges we face in contemporary society, you are engaged in positive and indeed often critical and urgently required endeavours of collective action. We in Ireland are fortunate to have so many young people in this country who promise to become the problem solvers, critical thinkers, and persistent learners of tomorrow. You, the citizens of the future, are so essential to the crafting of a shared and better life for all who inhabit this fragile planet. What a great and inviting time it is to be becoming ever more involved in science and its application in society. The COVID-19 pandemic has reaffirmed the critical importance of science as a vital tool for humanity, both to combat the transmission of coronavirus and to reduce the suffering and tragedy to which it gives rise. The value and necessity of using scientific insights to address the great challenges facing humanity is not solely confined to public health pandemics such as COVID-19. Science will play such a significant role in almost all of the great challenges we face as a global community of citizens. From the climate change crisis, the greatest threat we face, a threat to humankind's very existence, to the related issues of environmental degradation and biodiversity loss, global poverty, hunger, malnutrition, and inequality, to name just a few. Science is one of the most important channels of knowledge. It has a variety of functions for the benefit of our society, from creating new knowledge to enhancing our understanding on so many issues, informing government's policies, increasing education and awareness, providing technological solutions, ones that are ethically delivered and ultimately improving the quality of all our lives. Its role in providing an evidence base contributes to the functioning of healthy democracies in which children and adults alike are encouraged to be curious about the world, to engage, to ask difficult questions, and possess inquiring minds. Your generation will have the opportunity of redefining the relationship between science, technology, and society. What a tragedy it has been in the past to have had the brightest scientific intelligences captured for the armaments industry, or as advocates for some of the major polluters of the world, or in the poisoning of sources of food and water. In a world of increasing polarization, where the role of evidence is under siege, the importance of the contribution that scientific and technological research can make to improving our lives and our societies must, unfortunately, be made again and again, and with greater assertiveness. Its benefits must be made clear, tangible, equitable, accessible for all. Ireland's Nobel laureate, William B. Campbell, is such an example to scientists everywhere in this regard. To have the instinct of curiosity, which exists in every child, is a gift that should be nurtured. To be in an environment where such a curiosity is encouraged is a wonderful opportunity. To your parents and teachers, not only you, but we are all indebted. What they have done is an act of sharing, to have the ability, the atmosphere, the capacity to make a new discovery is a magnificent achievement. But the highest achievement is in the making possible of the sharing of that discovery. May I suggest that such active citizenship on the part of the students taking part, your families, teachers and others who have supported you in your scientific inquiries and discoveries, contributes greatly to an inclusive republic, one in which all citizens are encouraged to participate as active members, shaping a progressive, enlightened society and sustainable economy, informed by the power of evidence. May I encourage you to help each other in this regard. As well as responding to social needs and global challenges, science, I repeat, indeed I insist, that it is at its best as an essential tool made available to improve the welfare of all citizens, especially in developing countries. It is crucial that the benefits of research and scientific discoveries are shared equitably and made available among and within and between nations. This is now of vital importance as COVID vaccines and other medical discoveries become available. No one is safe until everyone is safe. Science can never achieve its greatest contribution if it is in captivity solely to the accumulative or concentrating tendencies of the market. Over 1,300 projects were entered into the 2021 Young Scientist and Technology exhibition from a total of 2,578 students. From the overall entries, 550 projects were shortlisted by the judging panel to take part in the finals. Those 550 projects are from 213 schools across 29 counties on the island of Ireland. Of the 1,055 students that have qualified to take part in the finals, the gender split is 62% female and 38% male. It is heartening, surely, to see that you are engaging in such a broad range of scientific and technological issues which are of a local, national and global concern, including healthcare and the impact of COVID-19, social media and technology, direct provision, gender studies, domestic abuse and sexual assault, sports science, climate change and sustainability. All critical issues that we face together, but on which we are not cooperating sufficiently on our vulnerable, fragile planet in an ecosystem which is now under grave threat. I hope that you all give support to the fundamental principle that science must not have borders. Young citizens such as yourselves are clearly scientifically curious and scientifically literate, but perhaps even more importantly, in your seeking to devise creative solutions to the great challenges of life near to us and at a great distance, you have been demonstrating the importance of an ethical awareness of how young people have such an important role to play in providing solutions for the betterment of our society and our planet and all of its people. Is linne an down, is agah sé atá an déisi a cosint, agus é cohu, a wahas gach éineatag marachtal an. The world is ours, it is up to you to protect it, nurture it, and all those who inhabit it. Ireland has built a reputation as one of the world leaders in scientific research capability, continuously climbing the international citation and innovation rankings to achieve a position within the top 10 nations globally for overall scientific research quality. Ireland is therefore well positioned to continue as a scientific centre of excellence and to give a lead in the ethical connection of science, technology and society. I urge you all to play your part in Ireland's science future. Let us all make our contributions together for a better, more sustainable and inclusive world informed by scientific discovery. Young people can be the powerful catalysts for social change when given the opportunity and support, such as that which we showcase today at the Young Scientist Awards. Yes, we need your ideas to shape a better, just and sustainable future on this vulnerable planet in peril. But we need those young people even more who are willing to step up and speak out with passion, to bring others with them, and to take action on the important issues that matter. What you're engaged in here today and the hard work and effort that has brought you here is of the greatest importance. You are the designers and makers of the future. but we need you now to help shape the future that you will inhabit. Nothing is inevitable. The future is not something provided to you, but something you create. The Young Scientist exhibition provides you with an opportunity, a platform to do just that. Have a wonderful virtual exhibition. Berbanacht, Míle buíochas.
A heartfelt message from the President, Shay, and it's great to have his support for the BT Young Scientist and Technology exhibition for 2021.
Yeah.
Shay, we're in the Mansion House, as we said earlier, where the first exhibition took place in 1965. But obviously we couldn't bring all our students and our teachers and our community together this year. What would be your wish for this year's virtual exhibition?
Yeah, there certainly is a historic connection back to 1965, the first ever Young Scientist and Technology exhibition, and now the first virtual one. So that there's a very close link there. Yeah, I mean, look, I suppose our wish really is as ever to have a great exhibition. We were certainly not going to let COVID get in the way of hosting this and organising it. And the great I suppose component of this is the technology, being able to use technology to hold it virtually in the first place. But that also means that we're able to keep everybody safe, which is really the most important thing. And you know, I'd love to be there with you today, and I'm sure we'd all love to be back in the RDS. But you know, given the where COVID is now in terms of level 5 restrictions, I think it's so important that everybody has a safe exhibition. But the downside of not being together also is the fact, with it being virtual, through the portal now, the exhibition and the projects themselves are open to a far wider audience, you know, a global audience. So you know, that's a new and interesting dynamic to the whole event. But I do want to wish the students the very best of luck. I know, as I mentioned, it's been a tough year, but you know, as ever, they are the subject matter experts. So I wish them the very best of luck in their judging, and it gives them a great opportunity to explain to the judges their ideas and their concepts. So I want to wish them the very best of luck. I also want to take this opportunity to thank all our judges. We have 80 judges this year, who are going to be going through all the projects, and again, they give their time freely. And it's such an important part. And of course, the parents and the teachers who've got the students to this date, by encouragement, by support. It's phenomenal, given the year that they've also had. Also, I want to wish our volunteers, our dedicated staff, the very best of luck. We have over 100 of our BT employees helping to organize the judging and the event today. So I just wish everybody the very best of luck over the next 3 days, and I'm really looking forward to the exhibition.
As are we, Shay. And before we let you go, just tell us a little bit about other organisations that came on board this year when you announced that the Young Scientist would go ahead as a virtual exhibition.
Yeah, I mean, it's so encouraging. I mean, because of the virtual nature of this, obviously, you know, the same setups aren't there as in previous years. But you know, our co-sponsors just did not hesitate to support us. So I want to say a really special thanks to the Department of Education and Skills, to Analog Devices, to Cisco, to Perigo, and of course to RTE, who are also helping to showcase the talents of our students. So I can only say we could not hold this event without their support. So a huge thank you to them.
Thanks a million for joining us today, Shay. Great to see you.
Not at all.
A huge thanks as well, and great to see
Thanks,
you,
Aidan.
Shay.
Thanks, Roche.
Now, this year, we're delighted to welcome all of our students, teachers, parents, and families of our participants, as well as an audience from across the world. This year, we're not able to interact with each other in person, but a brilliant portal has been built so that everyone can come and visit the exhibition virtually, as Shay mentioned. And if you've not visited it yet, you can go to www.btyoungscientist.com, as you don't want to miss out on an array of great content, including the students' projects, the exhibitors and partner stands, and of course on stage at BTYSTE 2021, which is packed full of unbelievable science and tech shows, but also lots of interviews and a whole lot more. To give us a flavour of what is on offer, we're about to be joined by Mark Langtree for a sneak peek, but before that, let's see some more good luck messages for you.
I wish you all individually every success. I know there will be both group and individual prizes. I really hope that you enjoy exhibiting your work over the course of the coming days. I hope you find it a fulfilling experience, something that you bring with you into life. And I hope you take a few moments to savour your own success, irrespective of the outcome of the competition. You've done really well in getting here. So well done. Enjoy the few days. Enjoy the celebrations with your family, however it works out. And all the very best. Bye-bye.
Hi, welcome to my lab here in Trinity College, Dublin. My name is Stevie, and not to brag, but I'm a robot with advanced artificial intelligence. I'm delighted to chat and be social with seniors in care homes and those living with disabilities. Discoveries that happen in the BT Young Scientist and Technology exhibitions lead to real change in the world. I would not be here without students just like you. I am the future, and so also are you. Good luck to you all. I hope to meet you someday.
Hi guys, it's Darren and Owen here from the 2FM Breakfast Show.
We are so excited to welcome you to the BT Young Scientist and Technology Exhibition 2021.
You guys have all worked incredibly hard. We know exactly what it's like to put in late nights and particularly early mornings, so props to you guys on all the work.
This may be the first year that the BT Young Scientist and Technology Exhibition is virtual, but that doesn't mean the standard is any lower. We know you've worked extremely hard.
We want to congratulate you, all of your teachers as well, who deserve an honourable mention for all the work you've done so far in the competition.
Enjoy every minute of it, and from all of us here in RTE, the very best of luck.
What's up everyone, Mark the Science Guy here. I hope you're all looking forward to the exhibition and best of luck to everyone. Make sure to check out all the amazing shows available online on the portal, and you can check out some of my shows, The Science of Sport, the Institute of Physics Lightning Show at Explorium, and Spaced Out with Dr. Nora Patton, and you can see a little teaser of it right here. What a strange year 2020 ended up being, and two people who were affected a lot by that were our 2020 winners Alan O'Sullivan and Cormac Harris, who are joining us virtually from Cork. Hi lads, how are you doing today? Hey lads.
Hi, we're not too bad.
Good stuff. Alan, we'll start with you first. You guys were supposed to travel a lot last year. You're supposed to go to London for the International Youth Science Forum. And of course, as part of your prize last year, you were supposed to represent Ireland in the European Union contest in Spain. Were you gutted that you didn't get to travel a bit more?
Yeah, obviously we were very disappointed. We still got to do a lot this year as well. We got to do loads of interviews and talk at loads of places. So overall, it was a fantastic year for us.
Great stuff. And Cormac, plans to travel in 2021? Have you got any?
Well, hopefully, by the end of the year, things will be looking better and we might get to travel to London to do the International Youth Science Forum.
Great stuff. Now, we're looking for your advice for this year's contestants. Alan, starting with you, what would be your advice to those who are entering the Young Scientists this year?
I suppose one of the big things is the judging. I would say treat the judging like a conversation, not an interrogation. The judges want to learn about your project. So when they're asking you questions, treat it like that. Treat it like a conversation.
Exactly. I mean, you've been working very, very hard over the last months and especially over the last few weeks. So now is the time to show off your knowledge because nobody knows the project better than you do. So you know your key messages and you know your key findings. So all you have to do is say them.
Lads, thanks a million for joining us and enjoy the next few days.
Thank you.
See you later, guys. Thanks a million.
Cheers, guys.
And just before we end, a few more people have asked us to pass on their best wishes.
Hi everybody, it's Marty here, and I want to wish you all, first of all, a very happy new year, and also congratulations on being at the BT Young Scientists and Technology Exhibition. This is a remarkable achievement. It is hugely significant that you are here, because you're contributing so much, not just to yourselves, your families, and to your schools, but you're contributing to our country. Isn't that just fantastic? And I'm so proud of you and so well done. So I want to make sure that you enjoy the event. This is historic. And if you find out the science behind a Marty party, make sure you let me know. In the meantime, stay safe and enjoy.
Hi everyone, it's Annie Geary here. I just want to say a huge well done for all the hard work that's been put into the projects to get this far. You should be so proud of yourselves because the standard is so high. And I cannot wait to see the creativity and innovation this year, especially in a year where science has proved to be so important. So the very best of luck to everybody in the BT Young Scientists and Technology Exhibition 2021.
I would like to congratulate each and every one of you for being part of this exhibition. You are all contributing to a better future, not least through your invaluable promotion of STEM amongst your peers. I wish each of you the very best in this competition. The standard is very high, so choosing a winner will not be an easy task. I look forward to watching your continued achievements in the coming months and years. Gur míle maithagibh go léir agus go naróig an tálamh.
Well, it was a great pleasure talking to you all today. We hope that the judging continues to go smoothly and that you can all join us back here again on Friday at 1 p.m. for the awards ceremony of the BT Young Scientist and Technology Exhibition 2021.
Ar muochas libh se lug as bheith an seáil inniu bannaigh sult as na taspántaí a bhaith le feiceáil an seo agus as na tógraí a thug scoláirí na bliana seo fuhu. Achanis, we're going to leave you with a unique performance by the brilliant Corda, filmed exclusively for the opening ceremony by RTE in Cláiste Ignád in Galway. Gudí de hína, slán go fóill.
I said, oh, it's love I feel. Things just got real, it just got real. I said, oh, it's love I feel. Things just got real, just got real. I said, Lord, I give it up, you're right on time.